Okay, do you want to do an intro?
No.
Reed, hello. You're watching the Flying Rugs channel. We're gonna do a tier list video, because that's basically what we do all the time now.
Ish.
Until
Tell them.
we will be having a D&D stream come out at some point. So look out for that. But today's episode is sponsored by Connor.
Sponsored. We're not there yet.
Just find think of a random
I'm not.
made up company.
Beer.
We're sponsored by beer.
Yeah.
The beer. Yep, that'll do. Right, okay. British cereal tier list. What do you think? What's your thoughts going into this?
As always, we're gonna have some discussions. I think cereal's more straightforward.
Yeah.
I think it's it's good, it's bad.
I mean, we're starting off with Alpen. What's your thoughts on that?
Personally, well, I thought it was a bar. I thought it was a breakfast bar. I didn't know it was a cereal.
Well, what I was gonna say is that I've never had Alpen, but everybody knows the bars. I've had a cereal
bar. I can't say I've ever tried it.
Right,
I'm not even gonna comment on it. I'm gonna say never tried, and that's an absolute perfect start.
So for this video,
welcome to our tier list. We haven't tried most of them, so
so you're gonna have to be the researcher for some of these. I'll be the presenter, you be the researcher. Right. So Alpen.
It's healthy, no added sugar, all that nonsense. It's a mixture of, I think, bits of fruit. It's a muesli. It's a Swiss style muesli.
I'm putting
again,
if it's muesli and it's got little bits of raisins in that. Horrible.
Yeah, horrible. Yeah,
straight horrible.
Never. There's a reason why it's a never, because it's horrible.
Exactly.
Right.
Now we're going to shredded wheat, honey and nut. Never had it. Sounds class.
No, I've never had it. I like shredded wheat. I like honey and nut, so I imagine I would like it. Never had it.
Yeah, we'll have to put it on never tried, but you know, I'll keep a lookout for that. Bran flakes, get out. Shut up.
Bran flakes.
Kellogg's bran flakes.
Kellogg's bran flakes.
And I can see it twice.
Don't mind them. To be it's it's a meh. I wouldn't say it's horrible, but I'd never choose to eat it.
But aren't there that cereal that if you see someone buying them in the shops, that means that they've got some bowel trouble.
Yeah,
that's basically what you're saying. So where would you put it?
I think it helps with solids. Is my understanding.
Right. Is that your research? Where are you putting it?
Meh.
What's this? What's little? There's a dragon on the cover.
Yes, I've had these.
What are they?
They're quite hard, so they've got quite a crunch. Just chocolate flavored. They're quite thin, but
are the
hard.
curls?
Yeah, they're the little curled.
All right.
Bits.
Well, you're gonna have to tell us where to put this one. I haven't tried it.
Back in the day, nice one, but nah.
Back in the day, is this a classic cereal?
Well, I've had cereal like this a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I don't recognize this brand. I don't know.
Where are you putting it?
Meh.
Next one is Shreddies. It looks like. Is that orange? Chocolate orange?
Oh, it does. Limited edition cocoa orange Shreddies.
I mean,
never had, but I would think that these were decent.
We've barely tried any of these already.
I'm all over that orange.
Well, no, as we've established previously, one of your favourite, or the favourite biscuit is the Chocolate Club, am I right?
You're not wrong, and if you want to check out that video, link in the description.
Yes. We're also sponsored by, Connor?
Biscuits. All the biscuits.
Every single one. You can find out in the description if Jaffa Cakes are part of that. They're not. Jaffa Cakes are cakes.
It's a cake.
Bite-sized shredded wheat.
Bite-sized shredded wheat. I don't know why I would want a bite-size.
Who's the demographic?
Who is the demographic? Is it kids? Get some healthy stuff in you, or is it older people? Does it help you poo?
Do your research, it's your job. Does bite-sized shredded wheat help me poo? To be honest, I think any cereal helps you poo except the ones with chocolate in.
Yeah.
What's the mainframe telling you?
What causes shredded wheat like stools?
That's put us off this bite-sized shredded wheat, like.
There's not much, and I don't want to go into it.
Right, so...
The images is not good, so I'm just gonna get off that.
So, I'm gonna put it in a meh.
Yeah, meh.
Because I know what shredded wheat tastes like. It's
I
just a
also
smaller
don't like
version.
bite size. What's the point?
I don't understand.
I
Yeah.
have a full size shredded wheat. I don't know.
Kellogg's All Bran Original.
It's not decent, you know what I mean? So it's a meh.
How do I delete it?
Also called worms.
Well, that's it looks disgusting. It looks like what's coming out here at the end of it. So,
Yeah.
right, would you put it on par with Kellogg's Bran Flakes?
Yeah. It's the same type of thing for me.
Right, we're coming on to Cheerios, and you know what? Love them. The bland, right?
Yeah, they are.
The bland, but it's offset by the satisfying crunch factor of it, right?
Okay.
It's not a harsh crunch
Right.
that like digs into your gums. It's like just a nice soft
Okay.
crunch, and it's complemented by the milk. Do you put sugar on your cereal?
No.
Yeah, I haven't done since I was a kid.
Like, if anything, I suppose a bit of Weetabix, but like, I haven't had Weetabix for a long time as well.
Yeah. Where are you
so
putting
that's-
Cheerios like?
Meh.
Can you bring it up to decent?
Okay.
Because you're seeing Cheerios classic.
Yeah.
It makes you happy seeing all the
By
adverts.
the way, other cereals are available.
Because we are sponsored by Connor.
Cereal. Okay.
But I
like
don't-
I like the rainbow ball. Right, I'll bring it up to decent because of the rainbow ball.
Right. Cocoa Pops is a difficult one because if you ask me, like, how old am I?
10 years ago. No.
15?
Not 10 years ago.
15 years
20,
ago?
20 years ago.
If you ask us like 15 to 20 years ago, it'd be up there. Is it better than most of the other chocolatey cereal? Probably not.
I agree with that. I think if I had a bowl now, I'd really enjoy it. I think it's decent.
Yeah, I'd
'cause
probably
it's
go
better
decent.
than the mares.
Because it also changes the colour of the milk, which...
You get chocolate milk, and
Yeah.
I think that's worth that little bit extra.
Ooh, I might have to lean towards very good for that, but we'll leave it on decent for now.
Yeah.
Cocoa Shreddies? Is...
I have had decent. I think they're decent. The only thing with Shreddies is it turns it to like it's like having Weetabix in it.
Yeah.
Like
You've
after
got a
bit,
30-second window to eat it.
Like if you think, it's Saturday morning, you've got your Shreddies, your cartoons are on, you're playing with your fort, you've got other things going on, and
When was the last time you did this?
I was off doesn't matter when I was off work. Like, I was off last week. Shut up, right? So you haven't got long before it turns into a different cereal. And normally, if you want it before school, it's a rush in it. Oh, get it before you go on. Get ready. You haven't got your socks on.
No, I get you. I completely understand. But when you said there that it changes into another cereal, like, are people out there eating 30-second-year-old Shreddies?
But I imagine,
You know what I mean?
imagine there's people that enjoy. I imagine there's people that make Shreddies just to come back in a minute or two.
Oh, that's vile. If you're that person, unsubscribe.
Yeah. With the chocolate Shreddies, I'd put it in decent because you get chocolate milk.
Yeah, I mean that's always a bonus.
But I suppose if it was normal Shreddies, which we'll get to, it's a bit less. Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave you to talk about Cookie Crisp while I shut my window. 2 seconds.
All right. Just me. Cookie Crisp. Yeah.
Did you say much?
No.
Right. Cookie Crisp or Cookie Crisp for our southern fellows.
What? No, Cookie Crisp. I'm gonna go straight and just say very good. I think when they come out, they're a sensation. I don't think they've held up like time very well. I think they haven't really aged well. But they were a very good cereal then. You could actually taste like it could taste a bit like cookies, and the little chocolate button bits you could taste as well.
Yeah. No, you're right. Like the hype was mental when it first came out.
No, it was, and I think the adverts were good. What's it, like a wolf or something? Like
what did he say?
Decent. I do not know.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Cookie Crisp.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Did his nice voice not break yet, or?
Look, right, it's been a tough 27 years. Right, Cookie Crisp, very good. I'll back that 100%. Cornflakes. Yeah. Do you know the history of cornflakes? I know that sounds ridiculous, but it was created to stop people from
fiddle riddle diddle diddle fiddle riddle diddle diddle fiddle riddle diddle diddle fiddle riddle diddle diddle.
So like this pause that we're having right now, that's when like I'll put all the evidence the evidence of that claim. Yeah. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on cornflakes? What's your thoughts on
fiddle riddle diddle
as a whole? Do you think it's a
healthy.
sin? Right.
Healthy.
What,
natural.
Like, how many times a day?
I think if you can do 8, you're looking.
Like I knew you were gonna say something while I was drinking, and yet before you even said it, like it was like all of the outcomes that you could have said. Right, cornflakes. What do you think? Boring?
Better than Cheerios.
Really? I think it suffers from the same problem that Shreddies do, though. You never want to get soggy cornflakes.
I think so as well. I'm willing to go decent. If you look at our decent category so far, it's classic.
Yeah, like, you're right.
You've got some classics in there. You know, like the favourites and the household names, and they've aged very well. And well done to these. I just want to shout out to Nestle and Kellogg's. What a great job you're doing, little independent companies. You know, fantastic.
Right, okay, quick fire round. We've got 3 country crisps. You've got dark chocolate, chunky nuts.
3 Jordans. Honestly, never heard them.
Really? Oh, mate, honestly, like 10 out of 10. They're good. They're like, I'm trying to think what they're akin to. They're kind of like crunchy nut clusters.
Oh, right.
That's pretty much exactly what they are. And it tricks you into thinking that you're having something healthy, because like just look at the packaging.
So a quick fire.
It's all, to be honest, I would put them all very good. Crunchy nut clusters. I'm gonna sort of like put a feeler out there that it's a goat.
It is 100%. Goat, absolute. Both of them.
It's
quick fire. Both goat.
Both crunchy nuts, yeah.
I had them today. I had them today, right? I've got the chocolate ones and I've got the peanut butter ones. A little bit disappointed in the peanut butter ones.
Oh,
they're very
really?
nutty. It's not very peanut butter. Like it doesn't taste so much. But what I have done is I've mixed the bags.
Right. You're mad, lad.
I've put them. They call me crazy. I put them both in one packet, and that's how I'm having them at the minute. I bought the Morrisons today. I bought another box of the chocolate ones. I've also bought the honey and nut ones.
This is the power you have as an adult, because I remember when I was a kid, I never got crunchy nut. I was never. I don't know if it was like just too expensive, because it was kind of like a fancy one, wasn't it? Back in the day.
I think it's an adult cereal. Like I think it was a little bit forbidden.
Yeah.
Like when you're a kid, you can have the multi-pack.
Yes.
We can maybe get like a family pack of, Cocoa Pops, or you get something with a toy in. You remember when they used to do toys in cereal boxes?
Oh,
that was the reason for getting some cereals.
Yeah.
And like these were never that. they were like a forbidden cereal to kids, and now that we're adults, it's like, oh wow.
I do miss being a kid though. Waking up in the morning, Saturday morning cartoon show, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He was in a half shell.
Having to worry about nothing. Sorry, that's just a bit of my bitterness coming out. Curiously cinnamon.
Never had.
Really? Oh, I've went through 6 emotions there. I'm gonna put it on decent. But when we go, so we're on to frosted wheat now, right? Now, you call me up 10 years ago, and you're saying, Michael, we've got some frosted wheats. Do you want some? I'm right there. The frosted part of the wheats, that is diminished a ridiculous amount, all because Boris Johnson. It's ridiculous. There's no more, like, there's just a little smidgen of frost on your wheats, little tiny bit. Oh, because the kids can't have sugar. What about me? What about me? Like, I want, right? The ratio should be 2-to-1, right? Frost, lots of frost, plenty frost. I'm just gonna keep saying frost.
A touch of frost.
David Jason for a touch of frost. That's who I want to eat cereal with. What's your thoughts? Because I'm very opinionated.
I've never had them.
It would be in good if they did it like they used to. But you know, if people change. Frosted Shreddies.
Right, before the next one, I'm gonna get a drink.
Right. I could do a bit of ASMR actually. I hit my nose on the mic. Oh, you're back.
Remember, we are sponsored by beer.
And I've got my drink.
What? Soap?
Right, Frosted Shreddies.
I'm gonna play decent. Also skip to the next one, which is Frosties. They're decent. They're all just decent cereal.
Honey nut Cheerios? Honey Cheerios? Cheerios? Honey Cheerios with honey?
I don't feel like they're very honey-y. Honey-y. I don't feel like they're quite honey-y.
Honey-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they're decent, but...
Yeah, they go along with Cheerios. Same level. Oh, crave.
Goat.
Like, probably the most unhealthy cereal here.
Absolutely. Do I care? No.
It's
Doesn't
another.
look like I care. No.
I don't think that was out when we were kids though.
I'd say they've been gone for at least like 10 years.
Nesquik, thoughts?
Right, you get the chocolate milk. They're all right.
I think the flavour of the chocolate, even though I'm pretty sure Cocoa Pops is still Nestle as well, is much better than Cocoa Pops. But like, you get a much better crunch. Like those balls in my mouth.
What?
But Nesquik, I would say very good. Are you gonna fight us? Is that a battle you're willing to fight? Are you with us?
Oh, yeah, I agree with what you just said.
Yeah, like whatever. Oh, these are the multi-grain shapes, aren't they? The little people.
Snap, crackle, and pop. Nah, for me, Rice Krispies are a poor Cocoa Pops. I mean, you've done the same thing, but without chocolate. Like, for me, Rice Krispies are just meh, both of them.
Shredded wheat, but...
I'm just gonna say no. Like,
no?
Just no, stop. Why does it say 30 biscuits? That's annoyed as that. I'm actually really annoyed by that.
Oh, are they... These used to be as big as... Did they used to be as big as Weetabix?
Well, they're like a Weetabix, big.
Weetabix. Oh. Very nice.
My wife. Who's that?
That's...
Butch. What motorcycle is this? It's not a motorcycle. Yeah, naff. Classic Shreddies.
Yeah, classic. Meh. I'd put meh. I really do think I've backed Cheerios a bit too much.
Backtrack.
But then again, we've got cornflakes in there. See, and life goes on.
It's a rogues thing.
Were you doing a Kamehameha there.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, and then I can edit your hair to be like Super Saiyan. Right, okay. Special K. One of them's got fruit in, strawberry, red berries.
Right, I'd say this with Special K. I think when we were younger, it was always drop a jean size. You know what I mean?
It was, yeah.
That was like the adverts, wasn't it?
Activia
And,
in Special K were like the diet of every Karen.
absolutely, like
Special K for Karen.
Wasn't there even a Special K diet? Was there not a specific one about that?
I think there was, yeah.
And I think they were very forbidden when you were a kid, like, you know,
That's too
like,
grown up for you.
So far, you got to hit level 30 before you can unlock Special K. I don't know.
I'm happy to just say no.
Don't think they would be bad if I had them, but I don't think I've ever had them, so I can't.
Sugar Puffs. I would put these in goat.
Yeah, this is going to be the one that's going to go on horrible for me.
No.
And this is the one where we completely disagree.
What's your defense?
It's just like eating foam. It's like chewy foam. It's like flump cereal. Little bits of flumps. I don't know. Counter argument.
Well, my counter argument is like the same things that you're saying, except I like those things. Like, I love the texture of them.
Basically, I went, they're like foam, like little bits of flump cereal, and then you've went,
I like foam.
it's like foam, little bits of flump cereal. It's got to go in
Goat.
like a meh or a decent.
It's gotta go in goat. Yeah, I'll put it in meh.
Yeah, it's just like a...
Right, quick fire round. We've got pretty much all the Weetabixes.
let's just go for it.
We're nearly done. Weetabix with chocolate.
Goat.
Weetabix crispy minis. No, I would say that's decent. But then if you go for Weetabix crispy minis chocolate chip, goat.
Goat. Is that banana?
Oh, is that banana? Oh,
Think so.
never had it. Never had it.
No.
I'm gonna have to put that never tried then. Weetabix crispy minis fruit and nut. Haven't tried it, but I'm happy to put it in
Never
horrible
tried.
because it's fruit and nut.
Yeah, same. Get it in there.
Weetabix protein.
Never had, because I don't go to the gym, obviously.
I've had
So,
it,
yeah.
and it tastes exactly the same as normal Weetabix, so just base it off that.
And then Weetabix. I'm guessing this is just your bog standard,
I would put it decent.
along with the classics. The only problem is you have to sugar it up, don't you?
Last one, white chocolate Cocoa Pops.
I don't know if I've had it, but here's my 2 cents on it. Cocoa Pops is chocolate, and that's white chocolate.
I've had it,
So
and you know what? The white chocolate is so subtle you might as well be having Rice Krispies.
well, that says it all for me.
Yeah. I will just let you know what's in the goat so we can figure out
Yeah,
what's the best. I
please do.
think we've pretty much established, but we've got Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Clusters, Kellogg's Crunchy Nut, Kellogg's Crave,
Yeah.
Sugar Puffs, Weetabix
No.
with chocolate, Weetabix Crispy Minis chocolate chip.
Even though right now I'm addicted to the Crunchy Nut Clusters, I'd have to put Craves at number 1. It tastes like actually chocolatey, like it's well good.
Crave is your number 1. I would say, if you just ask me today, Crave is the best out of all of them, right?
Okay.
But too much Crave makes Michael a poopy boy. So I would say
boy?
a poopy boy.
Like you're on the pot.
I'm always on the pot if I'm having Crave every morning. So like if we're talking desert island cereal, right? I would say Crave isn't as realistic as one of the Crunchy Nuts, because Crave is like you get it once a month and it's the best cereal ever.
Yeah.
I would probably say the original Crunchy Nut is held up to be the best overall, right? Crave is that underdog who worked his way up, but
Yeah.
I would say, you know, who's going to go down in history is the Michael Jordan of cereals. I think we're talking Crunchy Nut, and that is my result.
I mean LeBron, but right.
Thank you for watching. If you still are, you know, you might have just backed out after we said Weetabix Crispy Minis banana. Maybe that was your favourite. Why don't you tell us your favourite in the comments down below? What would your tier list be? And don't forget to check out this brand that's sponsoring us, Connor.
Sponsored this week is Dinosaur Lamps.
That's pretty cool. And also keep an eye out for the Flying Rogues channel, as we'll be bringing out some D&D content in the future. That'll be updated soon, and we hope to bring you many joys in your life.
And if you don't agree with our tier list, we don't care. So yeah.
I'm just gonna leave this silence.
There we go.
Right, before we finish, do a Kamehameha.
Yeah.